Your High Priestess has the following message for you today. Feel free to respond to your soulmate through this video in the comments, as your words at the soul level will reach your soulmate. Also, like this video to activate the energy of this video in your life. Subscribe to my channel as well so that we can remain connected through the collective and future messages for you, from me, your High Priestess, through the universe, can be received and conveyed to you through future videos. Your soulmate is going through a challenging phase in their life. The armor they wear is heavy and thick, and they cling to it tightly. This protective shield not only shields them from the world but also from the deep, intense feelings they have for you. They fear that if they surrender to these emotions, they'll lose control, and their life as they know it will be shaken. They've lived a life shaped by certain expectations and obligations. These expectations aren't just from society or their family but also from themselves. The fear of disappointing others or not living up to their own standards weighs heavily on them. They wonder if they can meet the demands of a deep and meaningful connection if they shed this armor. They're afraid they are not enough resources, not enough emotional depth, not enough understanding to offer. On top of this pressure, there are concerns about what others might say or think if they make a radical change in their life. They don't want their decisions to negatively impact the people around them. This fear is so overwhelming that it paralyzes them, preventing them from accepting themselves and the deep feelings they have. They are acutely aware of their own insecurities and weaknesses. Every time they consider opening up to you, these insecurities surface and hold them back. They don't want their vulnerabilities to strain your connection. That's why they prefer to maintain a certain distance, hoping that one day they'll be ready to fully commit. However, despite all these inner struggles, they hold onto a glimmer of hope. Deep down, they know that to truly find happiness, they must learn to listen to their intuition and find their own path. A path that helps them cope with their fears and insecurities. A path where they forgive themselves and leave the past behind. A path where they learn to accept themselves and their desires. There will come a time when they muster the courage to break down their protective walls. They will confront and overcome their fears. They will accept themselves and realize that they are worthy of love, both giving and receiving. But until that day arrives, they need patience, time, and space. As they navigate through this phase, it's crucial that you give them the space they require. It's not easy to watch someone battling their inner demons, but sometimes the best thing you can do is simply be there and wait. Waiting for the moment when they are ready to shed their armor and reveal their true selves. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Because when they finally open up, there will be a connection that is deeper and more real than anything you could have imagined. Your heart person is not only going through an inner struggle with themselves but is also influenced by external circumstances. They have experienced some situations in their past that have shaken their trust in relationships and in themselves. Perhaps it was past relationships that caused them pain, or experiences from their childhood and youth that left deep scars. These old wounds affect their ability to open up in the present and show you their true selves. In their social circle, there are people who constantly influence them with their opinions and expectations. Friends who tell them what they should or shouldn't do, and family members who have certain ideas about an ideal life path. These external voices exacerbate their inner conflict as they often feel torn between what they truly want and what is expected of them. There have also been moments when they thought about leaving it all behind and taking a completely new path. Far from everything they have known so far. A place or situation where they could be completely free, without the weight of expectations and the past on their shoulders. But fear always holds them back from taking that crucial step. The fear of making a mistake, hurting those they love, or simply the unknown that lies ahead. Their dreams and desires are often a refuge for them. There, they can imagine what it would be like to be free from all the bonds that bind them. In those moments, they see a future with you, where both of you go through life together, supporting and loving each other without conditions and without fear. But as soon as reality sets in again, these dreams often dissipate like mist. Deep down, they know that changes are necessary to move forward. But change is also accompanied by uncertainty and sometimes pain. It's these deep-seated fears and insecurities that make them doubt over and over again whether they have taken the right path or whether they will ever find the courage to follow their heart. He observes the world around him, sees other people seemingly effortless in happy relationships, and wonders why it has to be so complicated for him. Why can't he simply let go and surrender to the flow of life? Why must there be so many obstacles for him? It's a slow process of realization and understanding for him. He needs to learn that it's okay to show vulnerability, that it's all right to make mistakes, and that he is deserving of love just the way he is. There will come a time when he is ready to walk this path, tear down the barriers, and reveal himself to you and the world in his full truth. It will be a journey of trust, acceptance, and love. And during this journey, he will discover that he is not alone and that there are people willing to support him and help him find his true path in life. The heart person's journey is accompanied by numerous insights that help him better understand himself and the world around him. Every experience, every encounter, and every setback offer him the opportunity to reflect and grow. In the midst of this process, he realizes that vulnerability and strength can go hand in hand, and that allowing emotions is not a sign of weakness but of authenticity and depth. In some moments, he comes across old diaries or letters that build a bridge to his younger self. Through these mementos, he recognizes how much he has changed over time and acknowledges the positive developments within himself. It's these small victories, these moments of self-awareness, that give him strength and remind him that he is on the right path. Sometimes, he also encounters old friends or acquaintances who hold up a mirror to him and show him how they perceive him. These encounters can be both painful and uplifting, but they always offer him a new perspective and the opportunity to reflect on himself and his relationships with others. During this inner journey, he also realizes that the search for the meaning and purpose of life is not only found in grand, monumental experiences. Often, it's the small moments of everyday life that show him what truly matters. A smile, a touch, a shared glance, these inconspicuous moments warm his heart and remind him of the beauty of life. He also begins to appreciate the value of solitude. In silence and tranquility, he finds a safe space to confront his thoughts and feelings. He learns that it's okay to take time for himself and that self-care is not selfish but necessary to love himself and others better. With time, he develops a deeper understanding of what love truly means. Love is not just a feeling but a decision, an action. It's about accepting oneself and others as they are, without conditions or reservations. It's about standing by each other in good and bad times and journeying through life's ups and downs together. This realization enables him to fully and fearlessly engage in a relationship where both partners are equal and mutually supportive. A relationship built on trust, understanding, and profound connection. It's a relationship where he not only loves but is also loved just as he is. As he delves deeper into the significance of relationships, he recognizes that it's not only romantic ones that matter. Friendships, family bonds, and even relationships with colleagues and acquaintances shape him and add color and contour to his life. These interactions teach him about empathy, patience, and the boundless power of human connection. Over time, he becomes aware of the importance of communication. Active listening without preconceived opinions or judgments can build bridges and prevent misunderstandings. He learns the value of openly sharing his feelings and thoughts while giving others space to express themselves. This openness allows him to forge deeper connections and resolve conflicts in a constructive manner. His journey also leads to deeper self-reflection. he discovers the shadows within himself that he has previously avoided and realizes that these dark sides are also a part of him. Instead of hiding or denying them, he learns to accept and work with them. This self-acceptance grants him the freedom to live more authentically and stay true to himself. Moreover, he discovers the joys of giving and selflessness. He realizes that true contentment often lies in helping others and dedicating oneself to a cause greater than oneself. This can be as simple as sharing a meal or offering a helping hand, or as complex as advocating for a social cause or initiating a charitable project. Nature also plays a significant role in his journey. He spends more time outdoors, strolling through forests, climbing mountains, and listening to the sea's waves. These moments in nature remind him of how small he is in the vastness of the universe, and yet how valuable every individual life is. They teach him humility and gratitude and reveal the beauty and fragility of our world. Finally, after all the experiences and insights, he understands that life is a constant journey of learning and growth. There are no final answers, only continual discoveries. He greets each new day with curiosity and openness and is ready to embrace the unknown because he knows that every experience, whether good or bad, provides him with another opportunity to grow and evolve. Bear in mind that this prediction is a guide, not a fixed destiny. The future always depends on the decisions we make in the present. Therefore, always act with love and kindness, and you can find a path that leads to happiness and fulfillment. This was today's message for you. I deeply appreciate your time and trust, and I would be delighted to receive a like, a comment, or a free subscription if my messages resonate with you. Your support helps me to strengthen my channel and reach more people whom I can assist. It was wonderful to have you here. Do not hesitate to drop by again and listen to the future messages of the universe from your High Priestess.